Powers of X. So this is the second book. I gotta tell you, I'm always excited to read this book. It's been a while since I've actually been excited to read a comic book. I mean, some of them are fun. It's like, okay, well, see what happens. This is good stuff. I'm surprised at how good it is. But of course, Jonathan Hickman, it's really, I guess, not that shocking. Anyway, this is good stuff. So, however, this is the shakier of the two. Powers of X is not as good as House of X. And some people say it's Powers of 10. No, it's Powers of X. And a couple people in my comments on the last book were like, they're not retconning anything. Yes, they retconned. They retconned a lot of stuff. This is pretty much a completely different timeline. They pretty much have changed the entire history of the X-Men with these books. I don't think that's a bad thing either. X-Men's history is a mess. Bringing Jonathan Hickman, he changed it all, got rid of all the trash. Now, I don't know what they've kept. I don't know what's changed. I'm not sure. But it looks like from the way she went about meeting him at the start that pretty much everything changed from the beginning. So we'll see how this all lays out and falls. I'm sure they'll tie everything up in this book. But this is damn good stuff. So this one, it seems the Powers of X is going to be the end, pretty much how the plan didn't work. It's always in the future. We get a little bit of stuff about how things went down, though. So here is X-Zero, X-Men Year 1. And this shows Moria and Charles going to meet Magneto and talking to him and giving him the future. Like, here's all of the failings and everything that failed. This has all been retconned, everybody. I don't know why some people have a hard time understanding it. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's like, look, these are moments in X-Men history that have already happened. This is a different lifetime. The 616, the main universe, is still pretty much unchanged. It's the X-Men history that's changed. It's a really easy way to change things without changing the overall universe. But one thing that I want to know and want to find out about is, so is she going and building this with Xavier every time? So as you can see here, this is crippled Xavier. And then when we skip ahead, we go to X-Men Year 10, X1, that was X0, and now Xavier can walk. So did they do something to change his ability? He's not paralyzed now. So there are a lot of questions. There's a lot of mystery, and I like that. I think this is a really good series. This one is a little weaker compared to the other two. I like the ones that are more in the present, because after this, they're talking about going to destroy the Nimrod base. They have knowledge of everything, foreknowledge. It pretty much skips to the future right away. And you see more of Nimrod, and then it skips even further into the future. And you see this weird civilization with these aliens. There's a lot of weird stuff. This one doesn't read as good as the other ones. That's the biggest thing about this book. It doesn't read as good as the other ones because it's confusing. It feels like this book will make more sense when it all comes out. That's how I feel. Like this book will read better when the entire run is done, because you'll go, oh, okay, I see what's going on here now. All right, I gotcha. Okay. So yeah, this one takes place in the future. I feel like this is a piece of a puzzle that will get revealed in time, because this is like a cosmic level thing. They're like in a solar system. They're talking about systems and all this stuff. A lot of sci-fi stuff going on. But this is a really good book. Like, I finished this was the last. There was 2 pages left out of this because I can't show you anything. And this is the first time like I wanted more. I wanted more. Like, it's really over. That sucks. This is a really good series. I'm really surprised at how good Hickman's run has been so far. This is probably the best stuff out right now. I gotta be real. This is probably the best stuff out right now. This is the first time I can say that these books are worth the money. You're worth reading. They're worth picking up. They really are. I highly recommend all of these Powers and House books, man. They're really good stuff. Really makes the X-Men easy to read again, which is great. Um, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Anyway, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.